Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here for another Zero Gunpole review. In this episode, we're going to cover the Master Grade Gundam Sandrock from Endless Waltz. Not to be confused with the Sandrock from the TV show, because, like the Death Scythe, they all had a different design for the Endless Waltz manga, and when they become their final forms, they also had a different upgraded look imposed to the one we got in the TV show. I picked up this dude at my local hobby store, but you can also find him at our friends at Galactic Toys. The link is down below to the site. If you want to support the channel, use the links down below. So yeah, I picked this dude up because it was the day after one of my bro's birthdays. The box literally hit me in the head, and I'm like, this is his favorite mobile suit. Alright, universe, I'll build his favorite Gundam. And so I was like, alright, I'm building it. So, yeah, that's how I got the Sandrock. I'm not a huge fan of the Sandrock, to be honest. But I'll get more into that in the review. It's not the build itself or all that. It's just a personal thing. It was just kind of the meh of all the Gundams from the Gundam Wing. But again, my opinion. So, let's get into the review. And here we have the Gundam Sandrock, or I'm just going to call it Sandrock from now on because that's how I grew up hearing it. With everything it comes with. This is by far one of my favorite things. A beam machine gun. Nothing beats a beam machine gun. I'm sorry. It's one of the coolest things here. It's not as cool as the Death Scythe, but hey, what can you do? The heated up blades. And a bunch of different hands. Holding hands, open hands. These are just the swappable hands, so if you find those better, I'm neutral to them. I'm not a huge fan of those, but hey, I just noticed I did not trim all the nubs off of these things. Right there, I didn't trim that off. Could have sworn I did, but hey. You live and you learn. As for the Sandrock itself, as you can clearly see in his hands, I have his blades. But you can take these out of his hands and put it on the shield here to make the weird bladed crab claw thing, which is pretty cool. You can also put the gun up in here for storage, but I prefer to put it on the back skirt, which is we put the gun right here. To do so, you just fold up the handle of the gun like so, turn it sideways, and gun's ready to go. You can also put the blades on his back, right here and here. But again, I like it to be in his hands because it looks more dynamic and slightly more awesome. But again, that's just my personal opinion. The build of this was, I wouldn't say harder than the Death Scythe hell, but easier than the Death Scythe. Maybe because it didn't have those thin face grates, vents on its face, which could snap in a second. The head is a little bit thicker, so it doesn't have all those tiny, thin pieces of plastic, so there is an advantage there. It's a solid build, so you're not going to get anything falling out of it, so you get that much, which is a great thing. As for articulation, well, good thing the gun fell out. The back skirt moves, which is awesome. So this is how high the leg goes backwards. Front skirt goes up. And leg all the way up. Not bad. The knee armor bends with it, which is always good to see. Because I've seen a couple of Master Grades that the knee doesn't always bend with it. Well, technically not Master Grade. I think it was my 1/100th scale full mechanics. I think. It's been a while since I checked those out. Seeing that I've only had like 2, 3 of them built. Oh, it's been a while. The head's on a ball joint, which means you get a head bob, left, right. But due to the head armor right about here and here, you're not going to get the head to turn all the way around, but you'll get well, I guess you can say realistic neck movement if it was a human. Like, you can't pull an owl movement, go, 360, 180, but you'll get decent movement of the neck. You get decent ab crunch. So, let's try the arm. Let's go with the one without the shield. Actually, we can just pop the shield off. And pop off the shield. If you take this piece off and take the swords out, see these nubs right here? They can go right where this piece is, so we can take a spot. Hence, the blades can go here. But again, I prefer to leave it like this. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, due to the armor placement, unfortunately, these pieces do not move. So what you got is that and that. So the arm articulation really suffers. The arms bend well past 90 degrees to get a full-on. Never mind, I was wrong. I just want to bet more. I think it was because that's before I put the full armor on. But yeah. So you're not going to get a lot of articulation out of this dude's arms and legs. Well, the legs, yes. Arms, not so much. So I would be careful with that. So get in a cool pose. Don't. Oh, cool pose is always the most important thing. But, yeah. It also comes with traditional master grade, accoutrements. Stickers, rub-on decals, water-style decals. That. A mini Catrick figurine that just went flying into the void. Because that dude just slid. Jeez. I never think something fly that fast. But, yeah. Now for a slightly biased opinion. Oh. Actually, this is not biased. The piece right here, inside the arm, it doesn't actually attach. It just kind of sits there until you put the hand in. And by sit there, it will fall out. So, that's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm warning you now. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, be careful of that. If you have to, glue it. But now to the part I wanted to avoid while doing this review. My personal bias. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Sandrock. I don't know, maybe when you look at it compared to the Wing Zero, the Epion, the Shenlong, and the Ultron. Something like that. Okay, the Notaku. The Heavy Arms Custom. The Sandrock lineage is kinda simple. That's the nicest way I can put it. It's a very simplistic looking suit compared to its fellow Gundams. There's nothing wrong with that, but to me, just like, you could have zhuzhed it up a bit. Maybe give him claws or something. And I don't mean the claws on the shield. I mean like Wolverine claws or foot claws, something else to make it like a bit more unique. I mean, being simple makes it unique. So, I don't know. Personally, they could have pimped this out a little bit more, but that's just how the animators did it. Again, this is just a personal bias against it. Like I said, my bro loves this thing, so meh. You take what you can get with it. So let's get to the summary and let's wrap up this Gundam. So, all in all, if you like the Sandrock, get it. If you like the Gundam Wing Crew, get it. If you like simplistic Gundams, get it. Solid Gundams that are a solid build, definitely get it. This has to go up to one of my top 10 most little to no stress-induced builds. Because I think every Gunpla builder has that one build that makes them look at it and go, why did I build you? You look cool, but why did I build you? For me, that would be for the Zephyros or Zephyrantes. I just built that a couple of weeks, like last week, and that is that build. It's like, you look nice, but why on Odin's green earth that I built you. Well, specifically the full burn-in version. I didn't get the original because the full burn-in looked cooler, and now it's like, I'm never getting its first stage because just due to stress. Sorry, venting at this point about it. Back to the Sandrock. It's a simple build. It gets you where you need to go. And with its all-white color scheme, you could paint it up. You know, make it look like it's the Sandrock Kai from the actual OVA, which is just a purple version of the Sandrock. I'm sorry, it's just... It didn't do much to change it. It just made it purple. Death Like the Hell got wings. Heavy Arms got two different arms. Get two different double machine guns for arms. The Wing Zero got bird wings. The Death Like the Hell got bat wings. The Nataku got two dragon heads. And this thing just got a color change. Oh, and a cloak. And I can't forget the cloak. I don't know. It was too simple for me. Also, I didn't mention before, you can replace these blades with the red ones. I believe you can do that at any time. I'm not entirely sure. But if you can't, I believe you can. So, battle poses gets changed if you want to make it look like he's just heated up his blades and cut through a bunch of mobile suits. Go for it. But, like I said, if you're looking for a steady, solid kit, that Masquerade that won't entirely destroy your budget, because I got this dude for like $41. It's a decent price. It's a Masquerade that won't kill your budget. So I say get it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not sure what I'm going to review next. You'll find out next week, I guess. Like everybody else will, including myself. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out. You all are amazing.